Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 36 of the University Challenge, and today we're having our season 4 preview and a wrap up of everything that's happened in pre-season. It's been a short pre-season because we're back in Conference League action early before we've even played a league game, and it's been busy too in the transfer market, and that's where we'll start with a look at our transfer activity this pre-season. So as you can see here, we've spent a bit of money again, 425,000 spent, although not all of that has actually been spent right now because we've done a couple of deals with clauses in it for instalments. So if we look at the first signing here, probably our biggest signing of the summer, Cameron Ledwidge from Shelbourne, a left back who was available for 200,000 because of a relegation release clause. Shelbourne got relegated last season and he comes in as our he's at the moment second choice left back, but if we compare him to Greg Lee is here, you'll see already very close between the two, very close really, and Cameron is only 23 whereas Greg is 30, so it's good to have that young option at left back. He can also play centre back, so that gives us another option at centre back, and overall he's a good player, I think a good investment, and at 200,000 could turn out to be a real bargain for us. Our second signing was Daniel Steedman who came from Scotland for 20,000. He comes in midfield, gives us another option in midfield. Of course, Adam McDonnell and Serdenyek both left at the end of their contract, so we needed to replace them, and he has done that. And we compare him with Dimitru. Here we go. We'll see he's already ahead of Dimitru, who obviously a younger player. Daniel Steedman is 25 whereas Dimitri is 19, but it's a good option, another option in the centre, and a good player for us to have. If we look at his stats, you see good passing, good technique, good first touch, good vision and teamwork, so that could all come into play this season, and he's already pushing, I think, to be starting in that midfield. We've a good few options now in that midfield, thankfully, and he is going to be playing a lot of games this season for us. Our third signing is Greg Sloggett from Dundalk. It says here 210,000, but we've actually only paid 80,000 this season, and the remainder will be paid in instalments over the next couple of years. Greg is a defensive midfielder who comes in now to give us options in that defensive mid role alongside Jack Keeney. And if we compare the two, Jack Keeney, where are you? Here he is, our captain Jack Keeney. And you can see Greg is probably an upgrade on Jack Keeney, if we're honest. Better technique, better attacking play, better at the defending side of the defence midfield role, and hopefully managing to pick up a lot less yellow cards than Jack does. It does free up Jack as an option now in a number of positions as well, so that gives our squad a bit more depth. And Greg is a good player. Greg actually was at UCD before. If we just look here at his history, he started off at UCD, went to Derry, then went to Dundalk, and now back at UCD. So a good signing, I think. Only paying 80,000 this season, then the remainder over the next couple of seasons. So good deal. Wages not too bad either. Callum Taylor came in on a free. He came in as a youth team signing, really not much to talk about. Hopefully might sell him on for a bit of profit later on. Not even going to spend too much time on him. And then our last signing was Luke Molyneux, an English left winger. Well, he's actually a right winger, but we'd be using him on the left. And he's really come in as a backup on the left behind Malanga, who will be probably starting on that side. It also frees up Sean Brennan to come back into the centre midfield. So we are a good bit of competition in the centre midfield now, and he will give us options both on the left and the right, but mostly on the left. He's a good player. If we compare him to Malanga, we just get this comparison up, and here is Malanga. If we compare him, he's probably already a bit behind Malanga, and at 26 he's not going to improve that much, but got him in on a free, good value there already, and a good option really, and that's what we needed, because one of our original signings, I think possibly our very first signing, Kabashai, has left. He's gone to Dundalk for 44,000. Originally could go up to 54,000, and well, just it didn't improve as much as I wanted him to. He gave us a lot though throughout the years for very little money. I think we signed him for free, did we? Yes, we did. We signed him for free. We sold him for 44,000. Helped us to win a title. Helped us to the Conference League twice. And a good deal. Gone to Dundalk. Sad to see him leaving away, but I think we have to move on and try and improve the quality of the squad, and that's what we're trying to do now. They're trying to build a title contending squad, and I don't think he could be part of it. 44,000 from. We kept getting offers of 10,000, 20,000 from different teams across Europe, and then Dundalk just came in with 44,000, and it was really an offer I had to accept. It also, if you think about it, we paid 80,000 for Greg Sloggett from Dundalk, and they paid 44,000 back for us, so we kind of come out of that deal pretty good, and happy enough with that. Just to look at the players who left us at the end of the season, where are they now? Just bear with me 1 second. Yeah, Adam McDonald left, as I said. He's gone to Bray Wanderers in the first division, so good to see him getting a club right away. He was a loyal server for us, came in on a free and gave us a lot of great moments with his free kick ability. And the other player that left, Serdenyek, he's actually gone back to the Ukraine, and he's actually got a huge pay rise in the Ukraine, so fair play to him. He wouldn't have got here easily from me anyway, so good to see him getting a club and picking up a nice wage rise. The other two players that left are mostly young players. Bradley Rogers, the left back, left. He hasn't signed with a club at the moment, and Owen Massey left. And actually, just thinking of Owen Massey there has reminded me that we did pick up a right back before the season changed over, so I better show him, and not, or everyone will wonder where he came from at the end of the season. That was George Gitau here. He's come in as a right back option with Alex Dunn. He's probably already a better option than Alex Dunn in many ways. Come in on a free, pretty low wages, and we just get Alex Dunn up to compare. You can see Alex Dunn is ahead of him in some areas, but I think George at 21, he's only going to improve, and coming in on a free with pretty low wages. I think it's real competition now at right back. We have real competition at left back, so we have our centre backs sorted too, so we're really in a good position after this pre-season, I have to say. Very happy with the squad. And if we take a look at our squad, here it is. At the moment there is 23, I'm going to say 22 in the squad, and all I think are full options to start games. You know, we have lots of options. We'll have a busy schedule at the start of the season, and I'm happy enough to swap around players and start different players. So happy enough with the squad. We have 22. We have a couple of players then in the youth team and reserves who can come up when needed. So I'm happy with the squad. We've built a really good squad, I think, and definitely in with a chance of competing this season. As I said, we had a very much a shorter pre-season. We've only played 2 friendlies, and that was one against our reserve team. We won both of those before we took on Derry City in the President's Cup. And let's take a look at the goal from this game. This was a pretty terrible game, to be honest, but we did play well, and we took the lead on 88 minutes here through Keane Murphy, who came off the bench. Malanga with the assist, which was great to see. That puts 1-0 up, and then deep into injury time, Greg Sloggett scored his first goal for us from a Dylan Duffy corner, put us 2-0 up in injury time, and for the 3rd year running we won the President's Cup. A great performance in a pretty poor match. The standard wasn't great. Derry probably not at full flow either. A number of players made their debut. Ledwich, Sloggett, Steadman, Molyneux all made their debuts, so that's good. And looking strong. Good start of the season, and a trophy in the bag, I suppose. Even if I don't count it, but yeah. And a win over Derry, which is good to get. So let's have a look at the season preview for the season, and the bookmakers have us as second favourites to win the title behind Derry. Derry are very much the strong favourites to win the title. We don't have any players in the Dream 11. We had Greg Lee in it for a while, but I see he's gone. And if you look at the media prediction, the media see us coming 3rd, bookmakers see us coming 2nd. So I think it's safe to say that we're going to be in, well, we're predicted to be in the title race. Let's hope things don't go wrong. Or when we've been predicted to be relegated, we won the title. So let's hope when we're predicted to be in the title race, we don't end up getting relegated. So yeah, that's everything that happened in pre-season, and we are already going to be back in action now. We're actually going to play 3 games before the league season starts, 3 competitive games, and the first of those will be in the Conference League, where we've been drawn against Sparta Rotterdam of Holland. A tough tie, I think. They should be good, but we've played good teams already and come out on the right end of the results. So let's hope we can do that again. First leg at home at the Aviva, got to take advantage of that, and that's what's going to be in the next video. Will be both legs of our Conference League knockout playoff against Sparta Rotterdam. Huge occasion for us. Imagine if we won that and got through to the round of 16. What an achievement that would be. But yeah, that'll be the next video, and that'll be our first games of the season are going to be in the Conference League, and that will kick everything off for Season 4 here at UCD. If you did enjoy this preview, don't forget to drop it a like. It'll really help out the video to be seen and hopefully the channel to grow more. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already to follow the University Challenge here at UCD. We're now into Season 4 here and going strong hopefully. If you have missed it and you want to catch up, there is a playlist on the channel and it will be appearing on the screen here at the end. And yeah, I think that's everything wrapped up of pre-season, and looking forward now to Season 4 as we take on Sparta Rotterdam in the next video in the Conference League. Until then, please take it easy.